My name is Priya Kumar. I am a motivational speaker and author, and it has been my honor and privilege to write about Pulela Gopichand. From the first day I met him, when I was invited to meet with him and to explore the opportunity of writing a book, it was from both sides to see if he could get along with me, if I could understand him. And I tell you, from the first day, he was so relatable. Like my inhibition was he's a sport champion, he plays badminton, his whole life is about sport and my life is not. So where is the common factor? But I think the common factor is the human factor. Ultimately, he's a human being. It's his mindset, it's his philosophy, it's his values and principles and internal motivation, and being inspired and having that competitive edge and that grit to do more. That is basic, whether that is in sport or that is in any other profession. It's basic, and I wanted to decode that. And what I loved about Gopi sir is his honesty, to share all. Otherwise, you see, as a leader or as people who grow, they don't want to tell. They want to keep all the secrets. But the fact that he also became a coach, and a coach can only be an honest person, because technically you're training people to be better than you, to do what you have never done before. So I wanted to learn that if he is so into sharing with others, then he can share with the world a broader philosophy on how you can make it to success. And the 3 years have been amazing. Every time I have done his interview, I would come back and write, what do I learn? How can I apply? How can I be better? How can I improve? Because he said, your last game, if you won, is no guarantee you'll win the next game. So how do I win the next one? How do I make the next book better? And in my personal growth, evolved the book. So if you see at the end of every chapter, there is a little playbook. There are a little questions of introspection, which now tell you what can you do with your life, which makes it valuable, which makes his journey valuable. That while he had his struggle for the past few decades, how can you expedite your journey to success? And honestly, I never wanted the book to end. So there was at one point his friend Shashidhar, he said, kitna saal ho gaya? 3 saal ho gaya. Every time you say one more meeting to see if this is final, and that one more meeting never ended. Then at one point he says, Miss Priya, I think you don't want this book to end. And really, I'm sure that there'll be another book and there'll be another book. The man grows. He grows with every game. He grows every year. He grows with his students. And I want to learn that. So this book, I would say, is a starter. Read it, be inspired, apply it in your life, and see how his story honestly will make shifts in your mind, that you will end up saying, I will make every day count. I will make every project count. Like Shuttler's Flick says, make every match count. So I tell you, decision making, that stand by your decisions. A lot of times we say, I will do this, but never. It's forgotten. If you made a decision, honor it. Why are you saying that people don't help me or people don't live up to the commitment? Do you live up to your own commitments? So that was a very powerful thing for me, that if I've made a decision, I must run with it and execute it and be ahead of the game. If you want to beat somebody, which means you have to beat his preparation, and for that you have to be ahead. I tell you, I put so much effort in preparation. So I changed my lifestyle to be the lifestyle of a player. That if I say I'm a writer, how many pages do I write every day? Not necessarily my book is getting released today, but am I writing? Am I practicing? Am I learning? So to grow in my craft on a daily basis is something that I have kept to heart. And like Gopi sir is a sore loser. He says, I don't like to lose. I cry when I lose. And that was a relief for me, because I'm a sore loser. And I realized that people who don't like to lose are the people who like to win. So I don't like to lose. And whenever there is something that doesn't go right in my life, I shut my, self up. I make a plan. I come back and I try again, just like he did. Yes. So, a successful coach and a sportsman is very different, because when you're sportsman alone, you have all the secrets, you don't tell anything, you are an observer, you actually want the other person to fail, and that is a very competitive attitude. I like that. That is also necessary no matter who you are, even if you're a corporate executive or you're an artist or you're an entrepreneur, it's important. Then when he became a coach, it became just the opposite. Share everything, tell everything, to the point that now you prepare players to be better than you. Now that is a big shift, because a lot of people, they stay in this little shell of selfishness. They don't grow, they don't break from that. So for me to understand, how did he break that from I won't tell you to I'll tell you more, I'll tell you everything, I'll tell you every day, I will practice and teach you, not only tell you, basically I will teach you and make you one. I wanted to learn that, because that is true leadership, and you can't find that. You can't find that honesty in many areas, but in a sportsman who is winning, there is a streak of honesty in his performance, and that's what I wanted to decode.